All right, and so I'm back with another, I don't know, take, I guess you could say. And well, today I am here to take a dump on Dave Meltzer. Why? Because, well, why not? I mean, but he's been especially egregious the past couple of weeks. Well, he's always especially egregious, but you know. Anyway, so first up, there was a matter of one Mr. Adam Cole, where Dave was running with this thing that, oh well, he was pitched the idea they were going to make him Keith Lee's manager. You know, that's what they presented to him. That's what Vince McMahon presented to him. Right, is what they wanted to do with him on the main roster. He's going to be Keith Lee's manager, and a whole lot of y'all took that and ran with it, and got your outrage, cranked up to 11 and all of that stuff. And it turns out, well, so somebody finally asked Adam Cole about that, okay? And he said that he had been proposed no such thing. All right, so Dave and a few other dirt sheet people got a whole lot of y'all worked up about nothing once again. About a story that ended up being false again. All right. And this is just a couple of weeks after, Dave said that, you know, Creative didn't have anything for Asuka and she was coming to the venue for Monday Night Raw and going back home. And it turns out, as y'all probably saw by now, she had dental surgery and and her arm was in a sling. Okay, so she was injured. Okay, the one that they didn't have anything for her. She was injured. Okay, so Dave wrong again, wrong, wrong, wrong all the damn time. But that's not all. So this week was the NXT relaunch, NXT 2.0 they're calling it, and Dave felt the need to comment on one of this. Well, he talked about the whole thing, but in this particular, he felt the need to say a little something about one of the segments involving Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Trick Williams is a new guy, first time on TV. He did some, he talked on the mic a little bit, and Dave interpreted that as, well, they want him to be some jive talking kind of dude. Okay, okay, okay. If you watched that part of the show, if you did, then if you saw Trick Williams talk, it's pretty easy to figure out that they just said, go ahead, man, be you. Because look, I mean, this past Tuesday they had a lot of new people on there, and a lot of them folks are green. All right, and it sounded to me at least like, well, this was his first time being on TV. All right, and it came across to me like that didn't come across like somebody wrote that for him. That came across to me like they just said, "Hey, man, all right, this is what we need you to say, and just be you." And he went out there, and that's what he did. And if anything, he like was talking kind of fast. So again, it was his first time out there. Brother's probably nervous as hell, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Shoot. But yeah, I mean, he was being himself, and it was pretty clear to anyone watching. And yet, Mr. Dave over here interpreted that as, and he said jive talking, like watching an airplane or something here, right? I mean, come on, what are we doing? But I mean, this guy is old, out of touch. This is the same. Remember, this is the same Dave Meltzer who said that, who tweeted that calling a wrestling fan a mark is on the same level as calling a black person the N word. Okay, Yeah, yeah. He tweeted that. It's out there. You can find it. It's bad. It really is. I mean, look, we have long surpassed or passed or whatever the right term is the need to listen to or read anything from Dave Meltzer about professional wrestling. All right. The one thing he is useful for is, you know, he can find out, he can tell you who, won the 2 out of 3 falls match at the WWF house show in, Poughkeepsie, New York back in 1983. Right? I mean, that's about the one thing he's useful for. So when it comes to commenting on what's going on today, that man ain't useful at all. Okay? And you can send him $12.99 a month, and you can get stupid things like that, with some, casual racism and casual sexism and a bunch of other isms mixed in with just, gossip and speculation on things that aren't remotely close to being true. Right? You can send him $12.99 a month and get all of that, or you can send me $12.99 a month. All right, look, if you just want to get rid of some money, if you got $12.99 that you just don't need to keep, send it to me. Okay, send it to me, right? Because you know why? Because here's what I'll do with your $12.99. I will not give you a bunch of bad takes and speculation and casual isms of any kind. I won't do that. All right, you send me your $12.99. You know what you're gonna get? You know what I'm gonna do? Let me show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, you send me your $12.99. Send me your $12.99, and I'm gonna go down to the comic book store and buy some of these. Okay. Now I think that's a much better use of your $12.99. I do. Okay, so please, if you're considering sending Dave Meltzer $12.99, reconsider that. Okay, because again, $12.99 for bad information and a bunch of casual isms mixed in, or $12.99 to me, and boom, your choice. Anyway, Dave Meltzer sucks, as always. Till next time. Oh, by the way, this is representing the Blue Lantern Corps here. All will be well. Till next time.